All right, guys, there's a breaking news right now that Tanzania and Ethiopia have actually borrowed a certain amount of money. For Tanzania is 2.5 billion US dollar, and for Ethiopia is 1 billion US dollar for some development projects like technology, science, and other stuff. But in return, what the news says that Tanzania have given access to Korea. They've given access to some of the minerals, like lithium and other minerals, that very crucial minerals that will be used to produce clean energy for them. Not only that, but also they've given them access to the water resources. Water resources, it means everything within the water. So everything about this news, first of all, there's not much details on it for us to speak about it, but according to the information that we've received, I'm going to speak about that, and you guys can correct if I'm wrong. First of all, I don't see any point of cutting this deal, because you cannot compare the value of money, paper money, and the value of minerals. Taking $2.5 billion and giving access to the crucial minerals of the country that they can produce clean energy to them, and the access to the water resources, it just does not make sense. I studied economics, so you cannot compare the value of money and the natural resources. You cannot. I don't understand why we keep borrowing money. I don't understand why we keep giving them access to our own resources. Okay, there's access have been given to one of the company in Dubai, to the Bandari, the ports of Tanzania. Not only that, there's access that Africa has given to the UAE. UAE right now own in Africa the size of UK country, some of the forest. And why do they use them? Why do they want them? They want them for the clean energy that is being used right now because of the climate change and everything. The world where it's heading right now, they want us to use clean energy. So these guys are working up, actually. South Korea is taking these minerals away from Tanzania out of this deal only to produce clean energy. So what do? Let me tell you why this deal is not right and is not beneficial to Africa. Simply it's because we're taking $2.5 billion. For 5 years, we need to return it. And how are we returning? South Korea have an access to the minerals and also the water resources. What do they do with these minerals? They extract these minerals away from us. They process it. They produce clean energy. And what do? They sell back to us or to different countries with high price. So what we give to them is actually more crucial and more important and more expensive and more valuable than the paper money that we get, because the money, the value of the dollar keep depreciating every single day because people are abandoning dollars. So $2.5 billion is nothing compared to the access we give to them. What is the solution? What can Africa do? As youth of Africa, as Africans, we want to have a sense of pride. Having pride, knowing that we can actually do something, knowing that our people are safe, knowing that the future of our children and our future is secured. How can we do? Invite investors from those countries to come to our country to invest in these mineral sectors. How do they do that? To create industries, to create factories, and to manufacture these minerals here inside our country, to produce clean energy here inside our countries and selling back to them. If we do that, we're going to be able to make a whole lot of money, more than $2.5 billion. Why? Because we produce it here. First of all, we'll give employment to our people. Second of all, we'll have knowledge transferring to our people to learn exactly how to do these things. Third, we'll be able to sell not the minerals, but the clean energy to them with a higher price, because once you process the minerals, the price of that product goes high. But guys, taking $2.5 billion for 5 years and giving them access to water resources, it means all the seafood you can talk about and whatever that is down there in the ocean. If you give them access there, what if they extract oil from the ocean where you're giving it to them? And giving them minerals, crucial minerals, not one, not two, they're like 3 or 4, that can actually help them to create clean energy. And that's where the world is heading because of climate change. The world is promoting clean energy right now more than ever before. So the industry for clean energy, it keeps going high over and over and over again. Us doing that basically is us losing. It's us losing. $2.5 billion borrowing and giving access to natural resources, it does not make sense. I am up to the idea of developing our countries. I am up to the ideas of making the lives of our people better, but I am not up to the idea of risking our children's life just for short-term goals. I know that money Perhaps it's going to help on something. Perhaps. Yes. But what Africa needs is not money. What Africa needs is skills. What Africa needs is ability to produce by herself. What Africa needs is the ability to manufacture and the ability to sell end products to them and not raw materials or the resources. Giving them access to our own country is basically selling our country, while the people who belong to that country, they are right there watching and looking, and yet they have no idea what is going in detail. I love my country. I love this continent. And I love the people of my country, and I love the people of my continent. I don't have any other agenda. But if there's anything good will come out of this, I think it's the time for us to get details, to know exactly what is going to happen. Because, and I don't know who advises our leaders. With all due respect, I don't know who advises them. Because this 2.5, it does not make sense. It's nothing. $2.5 billion, it's nothing compared to what we're going to give to them. We need details of these things to know in details. Not only that, but it's the time for us to start manufacturing by ourselves, producing by ourselves, creating opportunities for our people by ourselves here in the continent. Africa solutions with African money to Africans' problem. That's what we need, and not keep borrowing to them and giving access to our land, expecting to develop while they're still here. I've lived in Korea for 9 years. It's my second home. I have nothing against that country. In fact, I am grateful for that country because I became a man in that country. I've learned a lot. The man who I am today, I owe to God and also to that country as well for what it has done to my life and all the opportunities that I've had there. But this is the matter of our next generation. We could have development in 5 years, but what about 10 to 15 years to come? Today, world is not holding dollars anymore. Even United States, you know what they do? They're having reservation of gold. A lot of gold in their countries. Dubai has a reservation of gold in their country. They take it from Africa. But we are the one who are borrowing money from them. They're taking our minerals. They're going to process it and sell to us with the highest price. And that money, it's like nothing for them. It's like nothing. It's like nothing. Why we keep borrowing money? When are we going to wake up? Because the debt of this country, the debt of this continent is high. We don't need to continue borrowing money. We need to create opportunity for our people. What we need, what Africa needs, once again, is not money. It's skills, it's knowledge, and opportunity that you, government, will help us in order for us to produce at the best of our ability and not being given hands out. No, don't give me money. Don't give me fish. Teach me how to fish.